Hello, this is JSturr at JSturr.com. Here's a quick review of my first thoughts on the Nikon P330 point and shoot. Nikon has this. I just received it yesterday. I purchased it at a local shop here in town, Picture Line at Salt Lake City. Shout out to them. They've done a couple things here. They've increased their sensor size and they've decreased their megapixel count. So it's rumored to be a pretty good performer. And the lens is an f1.8 lens on the low end, 5.6 on the high end. So if you've been following this, you probably already know all that. And it includes GPS. I haven't used GPS yet. Right out of the box, compared to what I'm used to, which is Canon, it feels cheap. It feels lightweight. It feels like it wants to be some kind of high-speed carbon fiber. It doesn't have that aluminum feel that a typical Canon has, but like I said, I'm coming from the Canon side. It seems like there's a lot of space between the components, so it maybe could have been smaller, who knows. The buttons feel okay, pretty good for what they are. The zoom rocker feels alright for what it is. These have good tactile feel, and the power on. The menu is not very intuitive, so if you're coming from the Canon side of the house, you're going to be pressing buttons and not knowing what they do. I'm trying to learn. Maybe that's Nikon's way, and I just haven't been privy to it. Zooming is pretty snappy. It's snappy in really good light, and it seems to lock on really good in something other than challenging light. And something like this, it's going to take a second to lock on, but once it locks on, it seems to be okay. Right down here will display ISO, but it won't display your ISO reading as you're shooting. In order to get your ISO reading, you'll have to hit the play button and then scroll forward and see what's going on with your ISO. What else? F1.8 lens really seems to be really sharp and really good light. I'm going to have some photos posted on my website, JSturr.com, and you can see kind of what's going on. Retails for $370, something around there. It's the nearest in its class with a really pretty decent cheap price. The manual that comes with it is horrible. I had to go to DP Review to find where the actual PDF was, because it was hard to find on Nikon's site. I got it from someone who posted there. Charging happens through here with their proprietary USB cable connected to their adapter. Who knows what Nikon was thinking, but that's what they were thinking. Whatever, I'll deal with it. I hate it, I'll deal with it. Right here is the battery and the SD card slot. Pretty standard fare. So far, I'm liking it. I'm liking it more than I thought. Yeah, that's what it is. The P330, and there's nothing in its class that really touches it other than the Canon S110, and I think that sensor is a little bit smaller. I did think about buying the Sony RX100, but that was twice the price. So $400 might be a stretch for something like this for point and shoot, but I went for it. It'll be a nice addition to my other stuff. So I hope you like this review, and I'll have some images up on the blog. It's a Nikon P330. Oh, and it has stereo mics. I'm going to be using this for video a lot. Stereo mics, f1.8, and it shoots RAW. I haven't tried the RAW. Well, yeah, I have tried the RAW with View NX, and the RAW files are 24 megabytes, and the JPEGs are approaching 5 megabytes. And from what I saw, the RAWs look pretty much the same as the JPEGs. And so maybe I'll have some better exposure development on the side of the RAW. But so far I'm just shooting JPEG because Lightroom doesn't support anything else. that's it. The Nikon P330.